injured, but he wasn't dead. And the man looked out over the edge and he saw him, and he saw that he wasn't dead yet. So he went back into the apartment looking for something to throw at him. And he couldn't find anything. The only thing he could find was the refrigerator. So he got the refrigerator and he pushed it out along his apartment, out to the window, and then he lined it up with the guy down below, and he tipped the refrigerator over. And the refrigerator flew down 25 floors. The guy's looking up, he can't move, he's got a broken back or whatever, and he just sees this fridge coming out, and the fridge hits him smack bang and kills him. So, he was a good guy actually, this guy, believe it or not. So he's got going to heaven. But heaven have a new policy. The guys at the gates of heaven have a new policy because heaven's becoming very full. So as well as being pious and qualified to go to heaven, you have to have a good story. What happened to you? So the chap at the gates of heaven said, well, what's your story? Because we've got a new policy. And he told him his story, and the guy at the gate said, wow, that's a fantastic story, come on in. And he goes in and whatever, the whole thing's done. But while this is all happening, the husband, it's so stressful for him that he has a heart attack. Actually, okay, he has a heart attack, and it's so stressful for him that that's what happens. So then, he also dies and goes up there, and he tells his story. And of course, when he tells his story, they say, great, that's a fantastic story. And then another guy dies and goes in, and he's asked the same story. And he says, the guy at the gates of heaven says, well, what's your story? And he says, well, picture this. I'm sitting in a fridge half dressed. Okay, I think we are now ready to introduce our next act. Backed by popular demand, we have the wonderful classical Indian Bhajan brothers, the Day Brothers. A big welcome for the Day Brothers.